For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Isaiah Rashad. So when TDE announced that loading screen that everybody was hyped up for, everybody was like, yo, is it SZA? Is that Isaiah? And then mostly people were asking, is it Kendrick Lamar? And obviously it was Isaiah Rashad. He made a comeback. And his story is kind of crazy because when I go over the story, you're going to be like, damn, this is why he hasn't been releasing music. He was fighting addiction. So let me go over it. He did an interview with Fader. During his cover story, he basically talked about why he didn't release a project since 2016. That's a long time. Let me see. Let me go over the actual. I don't want to go over every single thing because it's going to take forever. During his new cover story interview with the publication, the Top Dog Entertainment artist detailed how his addictive personality resulted in him depleting his bank account. After amassing some money from the success of a 2016 album, The Sun's Tirade, he invited his friends to come live with him in Los Angeles. This led to him getting drunk before noon and funding all their expensive habits. And then he said, and then I ended up sleeping on my homie's couch for like 4 or 5 months, Isaiah said. It was the quickest fall from grace I could ever imagine. As he tried to pull himself out of the hole and create, things only worsened. Rashad would constantly show up to studio sessions drunk and high to the point other TDE members started referring to him as Bobby Brown. I was really disgruntled, he told the magazine. Instead of just explaining myself, I assumed that people knew, or I would just be drunk spazzing and nobody hears that. They just hear that you're drunk. You know, they called me Bobby Brown. That shit hurt the fuck out of my feelings. That's the worst type of vibe ever. After wrecking his car and realizing how close he was to broke, he moved back to his mother's home in Chattanooga, Tennessee, despite having to critically acclaimed full-length projects. TDE founder Top Dog ordered Rashad back to Los Angeles in hopes that working would help him recover. Yet Rashad grew so uninspired that he was forced to tell Top about his drinking habit and financial woes. If I drink a small quantity of alcohol, I can find myself going back to the store like a zombie for more, he explained to Fader. It's some shit that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people think it's a game. I didn't know how strong alcoholism is either, but you really can't fuck around with that shit if you know that you can have it in the family. So, battling addiction is definitely a problem. It could ruin your life. It's ruined lots of people's lives. And here's the thing that I really give respect to Top Dog for doing, because he could have just been like, yo, this guy's not working. He's fucking off everything. Let me just write him as a tax write-off and drop him from the label and let him do whatever he wants to do. Instead, he forced him, by the way, let me go over the article, but he forces him to go to rehab and fix everything that's going on. So Top immediately checked Rashad into rehab. There, Isaiah Rashad made genuine connections with other people in recovery, even though he was trying to keep his identity a secret. Soon, the children of other patients and employees started to recognize Rashad and would even try to sneak autographs for their loved ones. When their kids came to visit, I was like, why is this fucking child looking at me so weird? Rashad jokingly recalled. The very next day, all the nurses were sneaking autographs for their kids from me. That was weird. Rashad came out of rehab inspired. He was able to record his upcoming album, The House is Burning, while maintaining California sober. Rashad released the first single from The House is Burning called Lay With Ya, featuring Duke Deuce on Friday, which is a very dope track. I'm very looking forward to his album. That's a dope title too, The House is Burning. That symbolizes what he's been basically going through. So, yeah, but much respect to Top. He could have easily been like, yo, this is a tax write-off. Fuck this guy. He's fucking up everything. Let me try and help him out. Took him to rehab, fixed the situation. Now he's back on track to release his next album. And that's a good feeling, man. That's a good feeling to do that to people. It shows what kind of heart you have, and it's not just about, hey, business. It's about trying to fix something and growing with your artists and individuals around you. So shout out to Top. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. Hopefully the album's fire, which I think it's going to be.